Hey guys, my name is Mike Switzer. I play drums in the band To Tell, and yeah, there's been apparently some requests for people to know what my tattoos are about. It's kind of weird for me, but anyway, I need to tell you about my tattoos. When I first started getting tattooed, I think I was about 18, 19. I'm 25 now, so that's a few years ago. Kind of the deal is, most of my tattoos are either biblically based, or they are for my family. So I'm going to go over some of them very quickly here and just show you what some of them are and what some of them mean to me. I think that there's this kind of miscommunication with tattoos sometimes. Everyone comes up and they're like, oh, what's this about? This must have like a lot of depth and meaning. Not all of my tattoos have like a lot of depth and meaning to them. Some of them are just like, that's cool. And I think that a lot of people are like, well, you shouldn't get a tattoo unless it has depth or meaning. I would challenge that a little bit, because it is kind of a fashion statement too. So if you think it's really cool and it's not a stupid idea, it's still acceptable. But anyway, most of my tattoos have like a decent meaning to them, but some of them are like, I just think that's cool. So anyway, first one I got was song lyrics from the band Norma Jean. It's from the song Memphis. Anyway, I got the first line to the end of it, Christ is not a fashion, and then I got the rest of the end of the song and lyrics maybe about a year later. And then that's kind of leading into this, because there's a part of that song, now you're doing the waltz with your murderer, and the girl has a knife and she's doing the waltz with this guy, and that was kind of cool. This is just a cross here. It's obviously to do with my faith. Now, the one tattoo I got a long time ago is this little guy here, and a lot of people are like, who's that? Most people are like, who's that? The guy from MXPX. It's like their little logo dude. And they're like my favorite band. They're still one of my favorite bands. I love MXPX. Quickly here, this whole arm is actually a cover-up. They're of other tattoos that I had when I was younger that I didn't really think through. They weren't done very well, and I got them covered up. Yeah, this is a whole space sleeve. What this is pretty much, this is kind of for my dad. When I think of like space and all that kind of stuff, and you know, different things like sci-fi stuff, I always think of my dad, because we watched any kind of sci-fi together. That was kind of our way of hanging out, either fishing or sci-fi movies. We weren't big sports guys growing up, except for hockey. So that was kind of our thing to connect. So since my dad kind of passed away 7 years ago, that kind of helps me remember him. There's like Star Wars up here. There's the Death Star here, and there's like different ships and stuff. And the one that's most finished, that's completely finished on my body, is my chest piece. It's like piano keys, and the whole neck and everything like that. This is kind of a memorial kind of for my father, who's a great keyboard player, just a musician extraordinaire, kind of like Justin's dad. And if you don't know Justin's dad, Tim Schwint and the Calling, it's awesome. But yeah, my dad's name was Dale, and he was a sweet dude. So there's his name there, piano, kind of a memorial for him. And anyway, this is my mom's name. Can't have your dad's name without your mom's name. She's still alive, but she's awesome. She likes my tattoos. And this one, if you put it together, it says "Save them." That's meaning like, you know, saving people that are lost. You know, justice for people, that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's kind of my tattoos. Like I have a few other ones that are kind of, they don't mean as much. I have a couple behind my neck and stuff like that, and they're for my dad as well. But yeah, that's kind of my tattoos, and the one thing that I would encourage people that are younger and stuff like that are thinking about getting tattooed, don't get tattooed till you're like 20, something like that, because you're honestly going to regret, and your mind's not fully developed. Even my mind is not fully developed yet, and you won't be happy with what you get at first. I really truly believe that, unless it's something that's very family oriented. Never get a girlfriend tattooed on you. That's a bad idea. But you're safe with parents because you can't be unborn. So there you go. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, and hope you enjoyed this. Maybe I'll do another one at some point when I'm completely covered. I've got a few ideas, but if you want to compete trying to get more tattoos than me, go right ahead. But I got a little head start on you. But there's a lot of people that are way more tattooed than me and have really cool tattoos as well. So anyway, but if you want to get tattooed, go to Dave Schultz or Sean Strauss at Hangar 18. They're awesome, and they do really good tattoos. They do, Dave does Justin's, and he does mine as well, and those 2 artists, they're cool dudes. So go visit them. Peace out, yo!